After 6 months of ownership, the car finally looks right after getting it lowered. The stock wheel gap on the G8X platform is just pretty large. Like, it does not look good from the factory. Every time I went to go shoot photos of this car, certain angles kind of just ruined it for me with the wheel gap. Specifically on this M Performance spec M4 with all of the M Performance carbon bits, it looks very aggressive, but the stance was definitely missing. Lowering this car has completely changed the visual balance of the car. Now, it's always a pretty big internal debate on what suspension should I go with in order to get what I want out of the car. Of course, we want to get rid of that atrocious wheel gap, but also at the same time enhance performance in handling. So it all comes down to just what you want and, of course, your budget. There's, just your simple lowering springs, which the majority go with because it's the cheapest option. It's a couple $100 for lowering springs, and then the install could be anywhere from $700 to $1,000 or more. And then there's the height adjustable spring kits, like the KW kit, which is more of like the $1,000 range. Then of course there's the full-blown coilover setups, which give you a lot more options in dialing in the settings such as rebound, height, everything. So for me personally, I just wanted something that preserved what makes the G82 M4 feel like a modern M car. One thing BMW does really well on these new M cars is damper calibration. The factory adaptive suspension setup is just super refined from the factory, and you really don't need to change much, especially with how it balances daily drivability and body control. So I didn't want to throw away that entire engineering philosophy just to chase a lower stance. I didn't want the car ruined by stance. I wanted the stance to enhance the car. And that's really where the KW Has kit just made the most sense for me. This kit is basically the same as the M Performance Has kit. Unlike your standard lowering springs, the KW kit is specifically designed around retaining the factory adaptive dampers. So you're essentially adding a height adjustable spring system that is designed to work with BMW's suspension geometry and damping. And one thing I particularly like about the KW setup is its progressive spring rate. So that means during regular driving and comfort mode, the car keeps very good compliance and still comfortable to drive. But under heavier compression and load, the spring rate ramps up to improve body control. But obviously lowering any car changes the suspension geometry to a degree. But because this isn't an ultra aggressive drop, it still maintains that suspension travel and drivability. Now, if you are looking to get a little bit more range out of a height adjustable spring kit, you want that tucked hot boy fitment, then you might want to go with a different kit such as the AST kit. The AST height adjustable spring kit does give you a little bit more lowering range, but honestly I didn't want that for this car. I wanted something refined, comfortable, OEM plus, that still kept the factory engineering in mind. And huge shout out to Extremwork and Bulgaria for helping to source this KW Has kit. Go ahead and check them out. They have some really crazy high horsepower BMW builds, including G8X. If you're looking to really get into some crazy numbers with your car, really build it out, definitely check them out. They do really solid work over there. As far as the install goes, I had it professionally installed at PSI, which is a local shop here in Orlando. They've been in business for over 10 years and specialize in BMW maintenance, mods, repairs, all of that. This is a pretty big job, and honestly I didn't want to tackle it myself. I would have to buy a lot more tools such as a spring compressor and store that somewhere. So yeah, it's a big job. It would have taken me all day. I've never done it before either, so that's another reason why to have the professionals go ahead and take care of it. PSI took great care of the car. They were able to get it all done in a day, including in alignment, and I've had no issues with the car since, and I've been driving it for about a little over a week now. So here's a quick clip of me picking up the M4 from PSI after it got lowered. Check it out. Oh snap. Way better. Let's go. It's not super slammed or anything, but I will say it looks great. Nice. In the rear, of course, it's gonna settle a little bit over the next few days. I did get an alignment too, so it's, you know, it's not the most slammed option, the KW kit. I also don't know how much they lowered it, but you know, this is a great option for just a nice daily drivable car, but still improved a lot of handling and stability. So super stoked. Can't wait to drive it. So sitting in this car for the first time, you might feel like you're a little lower on the ground, or maybe that's just placebo. But I definitely felt like when I sat in it, the car was a little lower. But overall, just while driving this car in comfort, just cruising around town, like, it really does not feel like much has changed with the suspension. Like, it's not overly rough or anything like that. And so in comfort, it feels like nothing changed really. But then when you put the car in sport suspension mode, that's when, you know, EDC kicks in, and in turns like this, the car definitely feels a bit more planted. You know, that's the kind of performance enhancement that we want when we lower the car. I mean, the car feels perfect in my opinion. So this KW Has Kit achieved exactly what we wanted out of this car. It was just OEM plus, just an OEM plus build. You know, nothing too crazy, nothing that's gonna sacrifice comfort or performance. You know, I only want to enhance the car. And what really did change with the car is the looks. Now, just on the road, driving, cruising, seeing this car rolling from outside, it's just a complete game changer. Like, it just looks so much more aggressive and planted on the ground, and that's definitely what this car was missing. And now that I have the mid-pipe on the car and the suspension, all the M Performance carbon finally feels sorted. And even in the sport suspension mode, it's still not overly rough or like crashing out. It definitely still feels comfortable. So like I said, this is just the best balance, in my opinion, the best bang for your buck. Well, with just lowering springs, you don't get the added bump stops that come with the KW Has Kit. And overall, it's just much more engineered for the car. And one thing with lowering springs, especially if you go on more of an aggressive stance, then you're gonna risk, you know, bottoming out the car. And then if you go too low and then you're rubbing, or you go with a different tire size that induces some rubbing, then you're kind of stuck and you can't have the ability to raise the car. So here's how the car's sitting after about 8 days of driving the car, letting the springs settle. I think it looks great. Like, just enough drop for me. This is what OEM Plus looks like and feels like, for sure. PSI did mention that they dropped the springs to the lowest setting this Has Kit will go. So like I said, if this is not low enough for you, definitely go for the AST option. But for me, this will definitely do. Like, it's definitely, wheel gap has been solved. And no rubbing issues either. Like, usually when you deviate from the OEM suspension geometry on these cars, it may induce some, you know, creaking noises, more suspension noises, and that is to be expected. So if you experience that, do not be alarmed. Just know that it's because you changed the suspension settings on the car. So if you're considering getting the KW Has Kit for your G8X, I hope this video has helped you. If you have any further questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.